This is the Kane Show on demand.
It's kind of funny.
It is. It's ridiculous is what it is. All right, so I'm going to do the Fitbit audio in 1 second. I promised you a roses, and I'm going to give it to you here in just a minute. I'll also do I have to tag on to your delivery story because I actually had food, like one of those like services deliver food.
Right.
I was just this week to today, all of it's been swamped. Except I was telling John this yesterday. They dropped off somebody else's order instead of mine.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
Yeah. And it involves jugs of KY.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not for me.
Okay.
And let me tell you, and John was like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm like, John, look, I live by a CVS that has one of those things where all you got to do is go in and it's an automated,
You think I carry it, though?
Still, I have no shame in the game. I'm not going to order it that way because somebody's got to carry it up and into my place.
In a box? Doesn't say KY on the box?
No, it does. Trust me.
Weird.
And there's more than one box. There's 6 of them because it's a multi-pack.
That's
and
good.
It's freaking huge. I'll get to it in a second.
Roses are red, violets are blue. When Kane calls your man, he'd better choose you.
Gary, since when did the vet start making house calls, and what was wrong with Cupcake the cat?
Well, first answer, I don't know. Never heard of that. And Cupcake, yeah, it's our cat. It's our cat now. It was originally Rebecca's cat. She just got under the sink, and there was like one of those powder Drano cans that was knocked over, and so we were really afraid that she might have eaten some.
Ooh.
The cat.
Yeah.
No, he said ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. So wait. So were you home when this happened, or because by reading your email, it sounds like you came home and you found Rebecca on the couch with the hot veterinarian guy.
We found the cupboard open and the thing knocked over early in the morning, and then I left to go to work. But I came back that day for lunch just to check on the cat, and what I didn't know was happening was this house call or whatever, you know. And so I came home early. I didn't say anything to Rebecca or anybody that I was going to. I was just, it's like
you were just checking on the cat, of course. Cat's okay.
Yes.
Well, before we continue on, is the cat okay?
The cat's fine. She never actually ate anything.
Okay,
that's good.
So we were lucky there, and we learned a lesson about locking up the cabinet. But so I come home from lunch. I walk in the door, and Rebecca's there, and the veterinarian is there.
Is that her? I just heard a meow.
That sounds like there.
Yeah, it is her.
Okay, so go ahead.
And these two are sitting on the couch. And they're just kind of like, I don't know, like, okay, it's the cat. So I asked, who's this? This was the vet. Okay, great. Weird he's here, but how's the cat? And then the answer from both of them was, she's fine. So
why is he still there?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's exactly right.
Did you ask her?
Yeah, I was like, so, what's anything else to, so it's kind of like business about it. It's like, is there anything else you need from us? Is there paperwork? Do we need to pay you? Like, what's, why are you
here?
What business are we concluding here? So, so that's just left me very uneasy. I don't want to be suspicious of my girlfriend, but I think I'm a little suspicious of my girlfriend. I don't know.
Oh, I understand that. Because when I think of vet, I think of I don't know. I don't think of a very hot vet.
No.
Is he attractive? Is he young? Is he?
Yeah, he kind of. I don't want to judge too harshly, but he kind of looked like the guy who wanted to be a doctor so that he could get ladies, kind of guy. Like, he was just a little overdressed and like real too smooth. He had a bracelet, and I mean, it's not
deal breaker right there.
That was a life alert bracelet, my friend.
Hell out of here.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
I mean, so like, he kind of just struck me as the kind of guy like, he wants to be a doctor. He loves that status, but he probably couldn't actually get into med school. So
okay.
I don't know. Now I'm knocking veterinarians. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Gary. So here, let me do this. A lot of times, most of the time, actually, the flowers go to the right person. If she sends them to you, what we're going to do is hang up. You can't say a word until we know for sure who they're going to and why.
Yeah, okay.
At which point, if things are going south, then you can chime in. But until then, I need you just to remain quiet.
All right, sounds good.
And then I can only imagine the court battle over who gets custody of Cupcake.
Poor Cupcake. At least she's alive and well, though. She sounds
she
happy.
can have them. If it goes that way, she can have the cat.
Oh, my, okay.
Damn.
All right. She gets custody, cat custody with visitation.
We're fighting over a cupcake.
Flowers?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah?
Rebecca, my name's Christian, calling from How's it going?
I'm well. How are you?
I'll keep it quick. We are a local flower company in your neighborhood. We've done some Facebook mining to see you checked in some restaurants around our area. And long story short, we are just trying to get our name out there so the next time you order flowers, you use us. And to kind of show you that we are here and kind of, as our own homecoming to the neighborhood, we wanted to offer you a free bouquet of a dozen roses to anybody you want within our delivering area.
No thanks.
But before
I'm on a don't call list, so.
No. And I understand that, but this is a little bit different. I don't take any credit card. There's no information exchange. It's just so that you use us, and the next time you think of ordering flowers, we're the first ones to come to mind.
I don't need to send flowers to anybody, so.
I mean,
Okay.
there's nobody in your life that you can think of. I mean, it's a very quick thing. Honestly, it would help us out. We're kind of and we struggle with the big shops and the big 800 numbers. It would really just help us out. And again, we don't take any credit card information. Just so I can tell my boss that, and he's an old guy, that I'm trying to work things out here.
Fine. Can I send them anywhere? Like, do they have to be to a house, or could I send them to an office or something?
Oh, no, yeah, we do offices. That's fine. So let me start first off with the person's first name.
Okay. Mike.
Mike?
Mike, yeah.
Okay, Mike. M-I-K-E or M-I-C? Like a microphone?
M-I-K-E.
M-I-K-E. That's something you never know these days.
M-O-U-S-E.
And what can I put on the card for Mike?
He's our veterinarian, so you can say, thank you for helping me figure things out and for taking care of my kitty.
This is the route you're going to take instead of just actually being honest with me?
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard everything I need to hear from you.
Well, I'll kind of chime in here, too. Rebecca, my name is Kane. I host a radio show. We do something called Roses, where we kind of help out guys like Gary and other women, too, see if their partner's cheating. My understanding from what Gary told me is that Cupcake had a scare, and the vet, who doesn't make house calls, made a house call. Gary walks in. You two are kind of awkwardly sitting together on the couch.
Well, Cupcake got into some cleaning supplies.
No, we know that. We know that part. We're talking about your relationship with, what was his name, Mike?
Mike. Dr. Mike?
Look, it just basically reassured me that things were fine, right? Like, that the cat was fine. And,
step back from this for 1 second and look at it from Gary's perspective. He walks in the door, sees you with this guy who wears a bracelet and is a vet, and then you send a card saying, thank you for helping me figure things out and saving Kitty. So, again, if it was an emergency, I would imagine you'd take the cat to the vet rather than the vet coming to you, considering the vet doesn't, from my understanding, make house calls.
Yes.
I mean,
can you just be honest at this point? Can you just stop the bull, please? Because your lies at this point are not helping and are just making you sound worse and worse and worse as you keep talking.
we've been doing this for a while, and you want things to go to a committed, like, lifelong sort of level. And I had some reservations. And ultimately, you know, I did this, you know, for you and me to figure things out. All right. And it was just making out, and it wasn't a thing.
Oh, okay. Well then. Whoa. We were on Kind Street.
Yes.
And just took a left on Confession Avenue. Can I back up and ask another question? It was just making out. Why? How does that justify it?
Well, because I'm not, like, in it to win it with this other person, right? Like, it was just to say, do I have feelings for somebody else? Am I ready to commit to Gary in the way that, you know, he keeps talking about and wants me to, and we've talked about together, but, you know, at the same time, like, sometimes it's like I'm not even there, you know? So I just...
So you made out with the vet. Was there actually a problem with the cat, or are you just using that as a guise?
I mean, the cat's old. I don't know what you want.
Okay.
And one makeout's all it takes to determine if you're compatible with somebody? Just
and you don't consider that to be true?
I mean, it can help you figure out chemistry, sure. I mean...
So did you have chemistry with Mike then?
I can get a prescription. I mean, it was fine.
Did you have... No, but here's my question. Were your intentions to stay with Gary if he didn't figure this out? Oh, that's... okay.
No Cupcake for you.
I mean, so now you know, right? So you can...
Now he found out.
Yeah. You seem so nonchalant about this.
It's not like this is the first conversation we've had about getting more present in the relationship or taking some time to pay attention to things that are happening in our world
let me just ask quickly.
So.
Was there anything wrong with the cat, or was that just a lie to cover for what you were doing?
The cat is fine. Okay
then. Oh, wow.
The Kane Show.
Hear more at caneshow.com.
Hit the subscribe button before you go, because I would love to have you here. It would be an honour. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I love you, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.